You can see the breaking news because, Lee Hendry, England have qualified for Euro 2024. 3-1, game over, England are on the plane.
Easy night, wasn't it? Easy night. No, it was a really good game as it goes. It was always going to be a tough one against Italy, but I think, the big thing here is that they went 1-0 down early on in the game and really showed their true colours and came out fighting and produced a really good performance for me. I felt that, scoreline 3-1. We've seen some brilliant goals this evening, we really have, and Jude Bellingham at the heart of most things that have gone forward. Literally star performer for me, player of the match.
So qualifying for England, they always do so well in qualifying. You often get games like 4-0 Malta, 7-0 North Macedonia. What do you learn from that? This is a big beast in European and world football, and they've outclassed them 3-1 tonight. So how much confidence does this team take to the European Championship? Oh,
massively. I think you only need to look at the friendly against Australia, and I think you try and compare the two. There's no comparison. There was lots of changes. But as you said, playing against the top countries in Italy. I know they're still finding their way and still trying to figure out solutions going forward, Italy as well. But, you still have to beat the top sides, and they've showed tonight yet again that they're more than capable of doing so. So this is where, you look through the squad of players, and some players are not even there this evening who certainly will be down to injury. But honestly, this is why we get excited, don't we? We should be doing a hell of a lot more, and we're getting so close to doing something special. But on that front, again, I've watched the Scotland game and the Italy game quite recently, and they've been truly, I think, brilliantly, and they've showed massive character again today.
Absolutely. Where do you think, Lee, this England squad ranks in terms of how good that squad is compared to the other squads that will be competing in Euro 2024? Surely it's up there. It
is. Well, every time we come to the major tournaments, we're amongst the favourites. We are the favourites. And listen, when you have got world-class players there, and Gareth knows that, I think the frustrating thing is for us, as a nation, is that we're not quite getting there, are we? And we're trying to find solutions of actually making sure that we're coming back with silverware trophies, and that's one thing that we're not doing. For all this quality that we have to start now driving forward, because I think recently, more so, we've started to show that we are a threat going forward. We can change things around at times. We're not dependent so much on Harry Kane. I can't stop speaking about Jude Bellingham because we know he's world class. And then we've got the likes of Rashford, Foden, who are now starting to become regulars in their teams. And it's all about a confidence thing. I always look at just the back line for me, and that's where I'll always have a big question mark, is what is Gareth... What is going to be his solution defensively? Is it going to be Maguire? Are we going to see the likes of Gahey, Young, fresh-legged? But, we've got so many options that we can bring into the fold. Trippier's playing left-back. I know he's played a lot of games at left-back, but, you've got the likes of Chilwell still to come back in there. Sure, we've got a really, really good, talented squad that, for me, is underachieving. The next step is now we've got to start doing it.
You mentioned the defence, and you think that's perhaps the question marks. What defence would you go with? What do you think is England's best defence for the Euros next year?
Yeah, listen, John Stones is if he's fit, he plays for me, because he brings that drive out of that back line. He can come and play. He's got a football head. It all depends on who's playing, at the time, at that current time. But I like Gahey. I think he's got the legs to go and play in there. Again, he can play out from the back. I've seen him play many a times for Palace, and he's been excellent. I just think we need a bit more of a balance, as in left side of playing left back, and a right side of playing right back, and that'd be down to Trippier and Walker playing right side. So, again, it's hard. I'm glad I'm not England manager.
So it's on your screen. England have qualified for Euro 2024. Yes. Very short answer, Lee. Yep. What should be a realistic expectation for this team next summer?
We win it. Simple as that. There's no doubt. There's no doubt we have got to win next summer. And we will.
We'll leave it there. We will. We'll leave it there on that lovely, lovely, buoyant note. As you can see on your screen, England have qualified for the Euros next summer.